Hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton in Curious Village. As I said in my Pokemon video, today I'm recording in a different area. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much different background noise or anything like that, but I'll find out in the edit. Also I'm using a mouse today, and it clicks and it's loud, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, after a long search, Luke and Professor Layton finally gain access to the tower. Inside they learn the truth behind the village of St. Mystere and Raymond's abduction. Alright, I mean that is kind of just what happened. Yeah, we're just climbing the tower today, and we'll clean up the puzzles that we're missing later on, some point in the future, vaguely. Let's snoop around here first. Is this our first puzzle to solve, I'm gonna guess? Professor, look, the stairs are barred off. Aha, this must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Okay, whatever you say, Layton. Get the ball at 4, 70 Pickrats. Okay, it's another one of these that I just figure out and speed through. So enjoy that, enjoy this montage, I guess. Alright, well, that took me a long time actually. I'm probably going to cut down a bunch of my attempts on that because it genuinely took me like about half an hour to get that one, if I'm going to be honest. But I did get it eventually. There we are. Come on, Luke, we must press on. Alright, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, something that's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Yeah, it's very astute, Luke. Somebody planned it, but who? Haha, well, Luke. I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing. Bruno, but why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It was his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mystere seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Well, I mean, Don Paolo's in the village too, right? Aha, who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to ask about that too. Look, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Get the ball out for... Okay, I guess we solved the crank just by Layton guessing. Alright, sure. Anything else here to comment on? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, things are pretty slow here, so we might be only do like 2 puzzles a video out. The videos might end up being really short, but it takes a while to record ones like puzzles like this. Ah, not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you just gonna stand there and complain about it? No, leave this puzzle to me. A magic square, 60 Pickrats. Oh, okay, well this one's gonna take a lot less, because I did this one for a previous one, right? You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. A magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, results in the same total. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. So they have to add 15. And I just have this memorized, if I'm going to be honest. The key is to remember that 5 goes in the center. Alright, well that one took a lot less than the previous. I'm guessing they fixed 1 and 2 to make the solution unique, to make it easier for their to like verify your answer. I got it, the door is open now. Good show, Luke. So what was it you're asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I want to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mysterious through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo entered St. Mysterious myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who skipped out on his bill. I mean, he's got a very distinct silhouette. Should be pretty obvious. It figures it was Don Paolo. So that weasel did himself to look like Inspector Chalmers stuck into the mansion and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Simon's a robot. Come along. And they found the cog. It's not really hard to piece together what happened there at this point. I just want to get a look at floor 3. Okay, you know what? We will call it here. I don't know how long this is going to be after the edit, given how long the first puzzle took, but hopefully it's still something close to substantial. And we solved the crank too. Bruno, caretaker to all St. Mysterious, was the one who stole the crank for the drawbridge. For the bridge, I don't know why I said drawbridge. Bruno's intent was to keep the professor in the village long enough to determine his worthiness as a guardian to Flora. Kind of a spoiler there. Yeah, that's weird how they just spoil that there, but whatever. We'll save here, and next time we will continue. As always, thank you for watching.